Hello and welcome to FPL Focus, and we're here for the Fan Team Official Euro 2020 and we're looking at Group D today. So I've obviously already done Groups A to C, back on this Sunday with Group D. Let's get through these because I really cannot wait, guys, for this tournament. Can't wait to get into the drafts, have a play about with the teams. But first we'll have a look. So obviously we start with the Three Lions, England. Fixtures are Croatia, Scotland, Czech Republic, and just to say hi to FPL Tips in the chat. Afternoon Euros, all about the UEFA Champions League, baby. That's right. Tips, you went to Porto last night. I'm sure you're enjoying your win, buddy. Must have been absolutely amazing atmosphere and feeling. But yeah, well done to Chelsea. Performed very well. Man City finding that very hard to break Chelsea down. Great performance and another Champions League trophy to Chelsea. And I'm an Arsenal fan. Oh my God, it's painful. All we seem to manage is FA Cups, but there we go. Side chat. Hi, Nuclear Atoms as well. Thank you for joining the chat yet again, guys. Brilliant to have you here. So, goalkeepers. Now, with England, it's an interesting one because you look, and in my mind, I'm not 100% sure who I want my number one to be. But I guess out of them, it's got to be Pickford. But to me, they're all about the same sort of level. I mean, we've got no Nick Pope in there either. We've got Dean Henderson, who's a green. They've given him a green on here, saying that he'd be the first choice. Now, I'm not so sure. I do feel that it would be Pickford, Sam Johnson and Aaron Ramsdale there. So that could be a little bit of a sneaky one in this game. If you went for Pickford and you thought, you know what, I think he's going to start. It might put a lot of players off seeing that he's yellow. And it could actually be a little cheeky differential in a way, but only in the goalkeeper department. So not major, but still interesting. If you think you've got some sort of background information where you know something, do let me know, guys. We move into the English defence. I mean, do we need to say much about this? Well, possibly. We have people watching from all over the world, so we'll go over it. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, has he done enough to get back into the squad? Absolutely. I think he has indeed. He's performed very well over the last 4 or 5 game weeks for Liverpool. Nuke is saying, enjoy this moment, Tips, because time is short in football terms. It's your country, you have to know about everything. Absolutely, that's right. Ben Chilwell, he played very well last night. Really did do the job for Chelsea, which is great to see from an England point of view. Thought solid. I thought Reece James there as well. He was solid. Very positive for England to see that. I hope these lads go out there and do perform. Connor Cody in there, Ben Godfrey, nice bit of squad depth. But obviously, like we've said in the other videos, it's the greens you want to look at. But yet again, we don't know for sure. Harry Maguire, I think he's trying to come back to full fitness. I'm sure he will feature at some point in this tournament. And then we've got Tyrone Mings, Luke Shaw, John Stones, probably a starter. That's probably about right with the green there. A player that I do like for Atletico Madrid. He's won La Liga with him. Kieran Trippier. Brilliant to have an Englishman that's been plying his trade abroad in the Spanish league. could come handy in the tournament, just having that experience, you know. Kyle Walker last night, who didn't get forward enough, played alright but didn't get forward enough for City, I feel. And Ben White in there. And then we move on to Southgate's midfield. Jude Bellingham of Dortmund gives you something a bit different, but as you can see, yellow, not a starter. Phil Foden, a green. For me, he's got to be a starter. The lad has had an absolutely amazing season, hasn't he? It has to be said. Jack Grealish coming back from injury. We all know about him and his short socks and how well he plays. Mason Greenwood, been doing bits for United. Jordan Henderson, is he going to be 100% fit? Is he going to be fully fit, guys? Jesse Lingard played well for West Ham. Good player. Great ball last night by Mason Mount, setting up the goal for Chelsea. So we've got that going on in midfield. It's really quite exciting for England. Declan Rice as well, being that defensive sort of pivot in the midfield as well. Great season with West Ham. Saka, great player going forward, very attacking. Jadon Sancho, the same. Raheem Sterling played well last night but couldn't beat his man really. But James Ward-Prowse, we've got plenty of options in the midfield. But for me, it's probably going to be the likes of Mason Mount and Phil Foden that really are the starters. I do feel they're going to play a big role in this tournament for England. And obviously the strikers, one of the guys I'm excited to see, obviously Harry Kane has had a sensational season with Spurs. Plenty of assists, plenty of goals, but I'm really interested to see how Dominic Calvert-Lewin does. I think he gives us that something different, and I do think he will grab a few goals for England. Sean FPL, welcome to the chat. Good to have you here, bro. Marcus Rashford, Ollie Watkins in there as well. Obviously, plenty of experience there. So, but I think we know Harry Kane is the main man, but he's priced at 13 million in this game, so it's going to be a big bit of your budget, but probably a must for most. And then we move on to, it's the dreaded, it's Croatia. Very experienced squad. England first, as we know, then Czech Republic and Scotland last, going on to their squad. Goalkeeper Livakovic, Kalinic, Sluga. So it looks like Livakovic is going to be a starter. Going into defence, Born Barisic, Dejan Lovren, the Greens here standing out. We all know about Lovren and his time at Liverpool. Vida and Velasco. Oh God, we know about them. I think we all remember from the World Cup the way that England went out to Croatia. We'll be looking for revenge. It's going to be a cracking opening game. I hope you're hyped for it, guys, because it really is going to be quite a nice opening game. It's going to be quite tense, but we'll want the 3 points. Hopefully we can see it out clearly. That would be nice if we could smash them. And then in the midfield, Milan Badej, but Brozovic, great player for Inter Milan. Very attacking midfielder, great player. I recommend him for sure. Off the back of good season. Luka Modric, we know for Real Madrid. I think Nuclear Atoms would be able to tell us a lot more about him, as he supports Real Madrid, don't you, buddy? So, yeah, you'll know all about Modric. Kovacic. Yeah, FPL tips to know about Kovacic. Chelsea winning the Champions League last night. Came on as a sub. And then Mario Pasalic, Nikola Vlasic. And then up front, Kramaric, old school player. Perisic, Ivan Perisic, very attacking as well. Rebic, God, that name Rebic, I think he should have had a red card at the last game. But those are the sort of players that we're looking at up front. So, yeah, pretty dangerous Croatia. But I hope England can do it. I'd like to think they can. So guys, don't forget, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button if you're enjoying the content and you're excited for this Euro 2020/21 tournament. And we go on to, and it's funny here because the groups are actually skew with, but we'll have to go down to Scotland, who are in the group. It just had them separate there, but they've got Czech Republic first on their opening game, then England, then Croatia. Squad Craig Gordon, experienced goalkeeper there. David Marshall is the starter. John McLaughlin in the goal. So yeah, David Marshall's your man. And then into the defence. Cooper, Gallagher, Grant Hanley we know about. Jack Hendry, Scott McKenna, Stephen O'Donnell, Patterson, Andrew Robertson we know about from Liverpool, likes to get forward. Taylor and Kieran Tierney of Arsenal, who's been absolutely epic. A real big player for Arsenal, standout player. I'm excited to see how him and Robertson do for Scotland. But where I am really excited with Scotland, believe it or not, I think they've got a chance of getting a few results, believe it or not. I do think they can. They won't be easy. Stuart Armstrong in there of Southampton. Ryan Christie in there. John Fleck we know about, Sheffield United. Ryan Fraser we know about. Billy Gilmore of Chelsea. He'll be up for it, trying to make a name for himself. John McGinn, great season for Villa. Callum McGregor, Scott McTominay, David Turnbull. So yeah, Scott McTominay's played alright for United. Defensive side, but also showing that he can score a goal. So Scotland got a few good players in there that you could pick from. Lyndon Dykes up front, Kevin Nisbet and Shay Adams of Southampton. So Scotland got quite a few experienced players in there, which is interesting to see. So a team to keep an eye on, and you could go for the likes of McGinn, might get you a goal. Obviously Tierney and Robertson would be the exciting ones in there. Next up, Czech Republic, Scotland, then Croatia, then England. And guys, don't forget I'll be bringing live commentary for these Euros for the games, so I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait. It's going to be cracking. Might have to start bang on the opening day, but I'll have to have a look at the fixtures and timetables and see how that pans out. Czech Republic though, Yuri Pavlenka is the starting goalkeeper. Then in defence we've got Vladimir Kufal, who's had an excellent season with West Ham. We all know about him, how he likes to get forward, gets the crosses into the box, and quite a quality calibre of cross that he does provide. Then we got Thomas Holesh, Pavel Kaddebarak and Thomas Kalas in the defence. Kufal, the standout one there that we know about. Midfielder, Barak, we've got Derrida, Hadam Hozlek, Yuba Janko, Alex Krul, Lukas Mashapust. Another starter down here is obviously a budget one in Thomas Soucek. Great season West Ham, we know about him, as we say, dangerous in the air, very good at headers, very good at making that last minute run into the box and getting on the end of things really. Thomas Soucek, quite a budget option in there. And then up front they've got Vidra, we know about from Burnley. Will he get more of a key role in this Euro tournament? But they've got it down as Sheik as the main striker. So yeah, Czech Republic, a few options in there, but nothing to really write home about. But you know, Kufal could get forward, get a few assist points for you. Thomas Soucek as well. Some goals in there. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of players will be looking at other teams, but we've got to go through them all of the groups. And England are the ones we want. Come on England, you can win it. Guys, if you like the video, please do hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.